I've been making moves like a ninja. I could play it cool like I'm winter. I can make it rain like a cash tsunami. Wanna slip and slide, we can link up. Working all the time, make it duller. Be a student, tie to make $1. Wanna live life like I'm on vacation. Gotta get those good vibrations. Oh, glowing so bright, I'm going nowhere. I'm riding high and it's just closer. Loving what I do and I know nothing.
Good morning, friends, and welcome back to my channel, Southern Yankee Beauty. You may have just seen all of the pallets down here. I'm not even sure that's 100% of them, but I've got 4 big bins, and then I've got a basket, and then I've got a bunch that don't fit in anywhere. It's time for me to declutter, friends. I don't think any of you knew just how much I have, and these are just eyeshadow palettes. There might be some face palettes in here. I'm not going to declutter face palettes. I might do a look with a palette today in the middle, because I don't know how far I'm going to get. I'm not going to get through all of it. To be honest with you, decluttering is extremely hard and overwhelming for me. I do have a little bit of hoarder tendencies. I don't know if it was being raised by a baby boomer generation where they just sort of saved everything. It's really hard, but it's necessary. Eventually I'm going to be moving my makeup room up into one of the spare bedrooms upstairs. I also need to move it for the Christmas tree. There's no room for our tree, and I want to get that up this weekend. So this will be a, I don't know, however many part series, however long it takes me just to get through the eyeshadows. Then we'll do blushes, and we'll do face palettes and all the other stuff we have to do. Lipsticks, oh my god, I got so many lipsticks too. So what I'll probably do is do half of it, and then I'll probably get tired, and then I'll do a look and I'll show it to you, and I'll real quickly though, and I'll show you the palette I use, and then we'll finish up what I can today. It is Thanksgiving. We're gonna do what we can. I hope you enjoy this declutter video. It's my first one. Just so you know, it's not easy for me. I know I'm not getting rid of any Natasha Denona, and I'm not getting rid of any of my Pat McGrath. They're too expensive, and they're my favorite shadows. So all of that's gonna save. So what I'm gonna do, because this is hard for me, is I'm just going to, all that's gonna stay, and then I'm going to just get rid of anything that I know I'm not gonna miss, like some stuff that'll just be easy. So I have to do it this way because I cannot make hard decisions today. I just can't. So all of the decisions that I make today are going to be ones that are fairly easy for me to make. Be gentle on me. I'm probably not going to get rid of as much as most of you would. I do have ADHD as well, and it's really, really overwhelming for me. This might be a very cathartic and wonderful one-step process for most of you with a normal brain. For me, it isn't. For me, it's like, okay, I have to have the energy to sort through it. I have to, some of the stuff I'm going to want to give away. Some of the stuff is going to be thrown out. I mean, like, I have all these different piles. Some stuff I'm not going to be sure what I need to keep and what I don't want to keep. And then I'm thinking, oh, well, once I declutter, then I have to sort everything by the type of makeup it is, whether it's drugstore makeup, name brand makeup. I should put all Natasha Denona together. I should put all Pat McGrath. And see, that's how my mind works. That's why it's overwhelming. One process for most of you will be 40 for me, and that's why it's overwhelming. I did take my medicine. I'm ready to go. My phone does need to charge a little bit. So what I'm going to do while it charges is I'm just going to go do my hair, which is been air drying. And then, and I did, oops, don't want to show you the tatas. I did put a self tanner on today. So you can see I have a little bit of color, and that actually is just from Beauty Pie, and it's a super, super easy. I'll show it to you, and I'll link it for you. You got to be a member of Beauty Pie to get it though, and then you get big, big discounts. So look at the pretty rainbow. Oh, on my wall. Beautiful. All right, guys, I'll be back, and let's start this declutter. All right, this is already stressing me out, and I found myself like sitting over there, just not doing it, and just like finding other random shit to do because there's 10,000 million things I could be doing. So I'm like, all right, we just need to get started. So on this side is all of the stuff that, hold on. This stuff has all been on my desk for the most part. So a lot of this stuff has been used recently in videos, or it may be new, or maybe stuff I'm still filming with. And then over here, sorry about the well, let me just show you this way. All right, and then over here, obviously I was just using these, so these are keepers because we are not done with Miss Danessa. So we are going to keep her. And then where's the new palette? Right here. Okay. So, because we just launched, in fact, I just posted a video today with this one. All these beautiful multi-chromes. We've done a little work with this. This one has the highlights and also has some gorgeous duochrome shades. And then, of course, this one, which we have not played with yet. This was last year's. So we are keeping. And like I said, what I'll do, it might be easier for me just to take all of my Natasha Denona and my Pat McGrath because that's all staying. So there might not be... We'll see what we do here. But this one is my dream palette. I might wear this one today. It's been a while. Look at that duochrome there. That one turns green. Do you see that? Really, really a beautiful, beautiful palette this one is. So this is the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. We have a Pat McGrath Holiday palette right here. We're probably going to play with this before the holidays too. All right, so let me get my tripod down a little so I can do this with two hands and not have to waste time. But these are all keepers. So in fact, I did use this recently. This shade is really soft, but stunning. It's like a really beautiful, look at that. Ooh, looky. And then you've got this pretty pink, just a really, really, really pretty palette. Okay, the Scott Barnes was really expensive. I haven't used this enough to give this away. I do not think it's very cool toned. I don't think I picked the color story that was best for my skin. And it does have some pretty shimmers. It's not like super, super beautiful. It's muted. I think he has better, and I didn't pick the best palette. This lilac shade's quite pretty though, isn't it? So anyway, so there's that. This is kind of new, I believe. This was the Nude Prism by Lunar Beauty. This is really beautiful. This has a row of really soft mattes and then some deepening shades and some really beautiful sort of neutral colors. Really pretty on the eye. They're pretty shiny. I'm just gonna, from each palette, sort of swatch a few that we like. Oops, that's soft. Wow. I don't think I've used that one right there. Look at that. I want to kind of swatch that one. So I'm not going to get rid of this because we're not done with this one. I just kind of want to swatch those. They're like softer, but really pretty. Isn't that nice? That's a keeper. Okay, I think I did like a declutter video and decided to keep it, but we are going to get rid of it. It's old. I don't need it. Really pretty. The glitters are a little bit much and too rough on my eyes. This is one that I've really used only one time for that video, so I may see if one of the girls wants it. So anything I'm like giving away, I'm gonna just put in one pile, let the girls go through it, see what they want. Oh, this is a blush palette, so this should, like, there might be some of those in here, but this is my Natasha Denona blush palette. Gorgeous. That's not getting rid of. So I don't want to get rid of any of the stuff that I spent so much money on, but if I find I'm not using it, I will. But you can see this I do use. This is the Patrick Ta. This is Major Dimensions eyeshadow palette. It's really a good one. And you've got two kind of cream shades, which sort of cements everything in and helps it stick better. Really beautiful, really beautiful. And this is a pretty duochrome right here. Well, did I get the right one? Yeah. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just stunning. So, not doing so good. So far I got rid of one. Okay, the iconic London Desk to Dance eyeshadow palette. I don't even know that I've used this. I think I've swatched three shades it looks like. I haven't used this yet. So I'm not sure though if I will keep this. I'm gonna put it in the maybe going out pile. Just because I have a lot of shades like this, and I've used Iconic London before, and I really haven't loved the quality of their stuff, so I don't know that I'll keep that. Then Beauty Pie has their own like holiday collection, and it kind of is similar to Charlotte Tilbury. Now this one hasn't even been touched yet. You look at the beautiful texture, you can see the quality. There's Nitro. Okay, buddy, go lay down. So that I've got to keep. We haven't even reviewed this one yet. This I just used recently, Natasha Denona. She's staying because she's Natasha. Pat McGrath is saying this one is one of her new from the Bijou Brilliance. This one is the Bronze Ecstasy. I may have done a short with this. These are all made in Italy, and these are some of her best formulas here. Really, really pretty. I've got all of these, by the way. I haven't done looks with all of them, but eventually we will. I've done a couple of looks with this that I've really, really liked, but I haven't done like I don't think I did a review on it. I don't think I put a video up on this yet, but I've done like 2 looks that were stunning with this palette. So really, really beautiful, beautiful. I still wish we got a bigger 18 pan palette instead of this one with the blushes, but I do have to say this 9 pan has given me some really, really pretty looks. Here's another one. Let's go through that collection. So then we have this one. This one is the Sunset Romance palette. And I have done a look with this. Very pretty. And you got your cream to powder here. It's like a real creamy formula. And these shines, these shimmers are so special that she's got just really, I mean, I barely touched it and it's just got such gorgeous reflect. So these are all beautiful palettes. But I want to do like videos on each one and looks on each one so you guys can decide which one you need if you need any. This is a fun one too. I think this is the one that has a really neat color story to it and a little different, like mint and mauve. Lunar Nightshade. So gorgeous. So yeah, so let's do these last 3 shades here so you can see what I'm talking about. Here they are on my hand, and I'm just gonna put them right here. Look at that. This is like a gorgeous, like, I don't know, like a tealy shade. And then you've got the dark black shade to deepen it up. And oh, so pretty. So pretty. This is a really gorgeous, fun one. And when you put this maroon in the back, it just does something totally different to the look. Really fun. I do feel like you can really get kind of two or three looks out of it. Nothing crazy, but that's a 5 pan palette. And it does stain, so because they're so pigmented, so you're gonna have to, if you swatch, you're gonna get soap and water to get that off. Okay. Oh, we have another Pat McGrath. This was one of the first ones I got. This is actually my favorite one she ever did as well. Let me open it, and you'll see everything's crumbling and falling apart because I have used the hell out of this. This has duochromes in it. It's got your 18 shades. I mean, look how messy it is. This has fallen out. This has fallen out. These 2 shades have fallen out. That's why it's such a mess, but it's still so gorgeous, and every shade still performs beautiful. Here's one of the duochromes in here. Here's a purple shade. Look at this. So fun. So fun. All right, then next up we got, I'm doing bad. I got 2 palettes that we got rid of. That's it. But these are the ones that I've been playing with sitting on my desk, so it's not that surprising. But here's the other one. This is really pretty too. We did do, I think, 3 looks with this one, or a look. I don't remember, but we did review this palette. This one is a keeper. This is a pretty, pretty shade here. These greens are stunning. So beautiful. I think most people like this one better, but actually the deeper dark palette that when you see the looks that I got with that, you may change your mind. All right, what else we got? So we have the Odin's Eye. We're not done with these. We did, I think, a look with this one, the Merry Christmas palette. This was last year's. They did re-release these full of gorgeous duochromes. Really, really, you can see the duochrome here with the pink and the like orange. So gorgeous. This emerald is stunning. So pretty. This is a gorgeous duochrome too. They're so beautiful. This is beautiful fuchsia. Oh, all right. So, and I did get a request to do a look with this, and I may compare this with Natasha Denona. She had a small blue palette that I haven't reviewed yet, and we may see if we can do a similar eye look with both palettes side by side. So again, Odin's Eye is a specialty shades. These are all duochromes. Really gorgeous. Really gorgeous. This is a new palette you haven't seen yet that I have tried once. This is the Alamar Cosmetics Destino palette, and it's right here. And I used it the other day. I used these 2 shades, and this one, and I did a really pretty, just soft blue look. So we will play with this one and do a review on that one. This one I don't know if I'm going to keep. This is Sydney Grace, but I don't love this palette. Oh, I gotta be careful. And it's breaking. So this one, the shadow's breaking up. I love Sydney Grace's palettes, but I am not in love with this color story. And I very, very rarely do I even pick it up. And you can see the shades are pretty soft because they're all cracking. So I'm gonna put that in the maybe out pile because I don't think I want that one. I think this is a face palette. This is a Natasha Denona. Well, okay, so it is sort of, I just used this the other day. The blush is messy, but this has the blush and the highlight on it too. But it does have a 5-pan palette of eyeshadow, and I'm keeping that. This isn't my favorite palette she launched, but it does give me a pretty look. It's a good color on my skin tone. This is a face palette, so that is not something we're doing today. This is an 18W Natural Wonder. This is a Morphe palette. I don't even know what this one is, so this is probably one I'll get rid of. Natural Wonder by Morphe. I haven't even swatched this baby. Oh yeah, I swatched maybe a couple of the shimmers. I'm gonna hold it this way. So this is a very neutral palette. I'm gonna get rid of this. I have a million shades like this. And Morphe's quality is just so-so. I think maybe my daughter, one of my daughter-in-laws might want that one just because it's so neutral. We'll see. Then we have a Natasha Denona. This is the I Need a Nude palette. Again, I'm not getting rid of Natasha Denona or any of my luxury makeup because I want it all. Bridgerton, this is that's a highlight, so we're not doing that today. This is, this I've been using too. This is highlight and blush. This is Jaclyn Hill, one of her winter, it's called Winter Sun, and it's actually quite beautiful. I use all 3 of these shades. That's face, this is face too. This is cheeks. And this is Iconic London, and I do like this formula. So that's their blush, and then I have the Brain Freeze, which I use a lot too. I don't use all the shades, and I have to be careful because this one is in here soft and breaking as well. I use mostly these 2 shades in here, and sometimes this one. So these 3, these are really dark, and that's blue. And I don't really use it, but these are Jeffree Star's like Extreme Frost highlighters, and they're gorgeous. Then this is the dark one, and believe it or not, I have the dark and the light is better, but I can wear this pretty good too. This is the Glam palette from Natasha Denona. If you ever guys want to see this one and the other one, face one, for the lighter skin and darker tone, I can do one eye with the light and one eye with the dark, and we can play with that so you can see what it looks like on lighter skin. But definitely this is a great one for if you have dark skin. This one is the one you should get. All right, here's what I'm getting rid of. This is the Pinky Rose Cosmetics Sunflower palette. I just don't use this. It does have beautiful colors in it, and I have gotten a few really beautiful looks out of this. It's done well by me. I just don't use it. I don't reach for it. This was a indie brand, Indie Beat Cosmetics, Platinum Hits 2. I want to play more with this. You'll see why in a minute. I got I was just making a mess. It's just a mess because these are a lot of special shades and they just make a mess. That's all. Anyway, let me show you. So these are really beautiful special shades. A lot of them have duochromes and different colors in them. Isn't that pretty? Ugh. So this is one we definitely got to play a little bit more with because it's just so fun. All right, we're making some progress. This is a blush palette, and so is this next one. So these are not in, but that's a Manny MUI blush thing. This is a Cotton Candy. I actually am going to get rid of this one. This is a Cotton Candy Champagne Blush Lighter palette. These blushes are pretty. They're too deep. This one I can use best, but these just make my face look muddy with my skin tone. Those are not good for me, so I'm going to give those away. I think I'm ready to give this away too. This is old. This has been a really good palette. It has one of my favorite though. I don't know. Oh, can you keep a palette for 1 shade or 2? There's 2 shades I really like in here. Let me swatch them both for you. This is the KVD Beauty Edge of Reality eyeshadow palette. It's pretty old. These are the 2 shades that I really like. So this one is a duochrome, and so is and this was like a gold green, and then this one is got the purple, and it's just but I think it is time for me to say goodbye to it. I've just had it a really long time and it still performs great, but I've been having some issues with my eyes and I think it's just time to say goodbye to this one. That one was hard. This is new. We have more we're doing with this. This is the Xenon palette by Natasha Denona. Man, that made a mess. One of the shades in there must have just broke off a little bit. I think my cat knocked it down. All right, so here it is. It's very monochromatic, as you can see. Really stunning, though. The different shimmer shades in here are something to behold, and they're beautiful on the eyes. And I think that some of these shades would pair beautiful with some palettes of hers that we're going to do some mashups in. I'm not sure, that might be a January video. We got to see what we've got going on. And then this one is, oh, that's a contour palette. So that's a face palette for contour. I don't use that. I'm going to get rid of that. All right, next up. This is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. It's like the sister or the older sister to the I Need a Nude. One of my top ones, the I Need a Nude, and this one I love, and the My Dream. They're also fabulous. All right, let's go through these buckets. Because like I said, these are the ones that were like up by me because I had been using a little bit more. And then this stuff is a mix of stuff. So hard for me to get rid of. All right, Pat McGrath Labs. This is the Bordeaux Bliss. This one I haven't used yet. So should we swatch a couple of them? Because we haven't tried them yet. These are gonna stain too, I can feel it. Ooh, that's pretty. And then you got that deep, creamy black. All right, next up we have a Sigma palette. This is fairly new. This is Diana Saldana. And I'm not ready to say goodbye to this. I don't know how long I'll keep this, but I haven't played with this enough to know if I want to keep it or get rid of it. Same thing, well, this I've used enough to know I want to keep it. This is the Tiny Marvels. This is from Sydney Grace. And as you know, Mel had passed away and she curated this palette. And it has some really beautiful shades. This shade down here is a rose gold called Marvel, and then this one, Scarab, are two of my favorites. And I've done really beautiful looks with these. Look at that rose gold. It is the creamiest, most vibrant rose gold I think I've ever seen. And then Scarab is a duochrome, multi-chrome with red and green and blue and purple. So pretty. So pretty. There's more in here too that are just stunning. Like these shades are so very creamy. This one's called Fire Butts. Look how bright this one is. Look at that. Yeah, that's a big keep. Okay, these are like little $5 palettes that were from Temu, and I compared them to the Natasha Denona. We did an eye side by side, and let me tell you, as cheap as these were, they performed really, really good. So this one is supposed to mimic the Glam palette, which here I have here. Let me just show you the side by sides of these. So this is the original, and here is the one from Temu. And I will tell you that this palette, now these are a little bit, the shadows feel different. They're a little bit more vibrant and creamy, a little bit more shine in the Natasha. You can tell Natasha's is the better quality. However, on the eyes, you really could not tell the difference in the pigmentation and the color. Some I had to build up a little bit, but these were kind of stunners from Temu. So I am gonna give these away just because I have the originals. This one's beautiful too, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. So, and this one I don't even think I played with. Oh, I maybe a little bit, but no, not much. So the kids might want these, but anyway, those are going, those are dupes. Actually, here we go, the retro palette. I think this is what it was after, right here. So that one's very well loved as well. Then we have the Seahorse palette by Adept Cosmetics, and this is another one that has very special shades that I'd like to do a little bit more with. This rainbow shade is a little confusing. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with this rainbow shade. If you mix it all together, it's just a really pretty kind of, I don't know, pinky purple, very, very light shade. So there's some really pretty shades in here. and different, you can see different textures. And I know we have not played with this, and we will because we have to, right? Oh, what did I do with that last one? I didn't get, I'm not sure which one this was. Is that one, that one, that one? Is it this one? False eye? Nope, it is now. All right, but anyway, there's just some of the shades. Really beautiful ethereal duochromes and multichromes, and some shifty, like flaky ones that you got to kind of press in. So this is a gorgeous palette. I do think this might have been a limited edition. Really, really pretty. Keeping. I'm not doing really good. This one is the Rose Period by Suva Beauty. These are really pretty pinky shades. I am going to get rid of this though. I don't need this. I love these shades. I love all of these shades. I've used this a couple of times, and I think this is a nice, good palette. It's a decent palette, nothing extraordinary. The shimmers are just okay in this. This I'm getting rid of. This is a face palette, but it's for medium to deep, and it's just a little too dark. So we're getting rid of that. That doesn't work for my skin. This is one of my favorite palettes from ABH. This is the collab with, what was her name? So why isn't it on here? Oh my gosh, she's a YouTuber. Anyway, I love this palette to pieces. Every single one of these shades is beautiful. You have Zam, Dwala, Sponsored, Shookington. Look, really, really, really pretty. Okay, this is a face, one of the Bridgerton, keeping that. This is a Sigma Corderosa, and I am going to keep this one. I'm not done with this one. This one might be put away though for spring. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. And these colors suit my skin tone really, really nicely. So I do want to try more Sigma shadows. I don't have a lot of them. This is the other one, the Glam palette for the lighter skin tone. So if you do want to see, like I said, a side-by-side with both palettes to check it out, I'm happy to do that with you guys. All right, this was the Stone and Rock palette, also by Odin's Eye. I'm not getting rid of any of my Odin's Eye unless something's wrong with it, because they have such pretty, look at this shade. Look at this. Oh, look at these shades. Are they not stunning? All these beautiful greens in here. Oh, and then you've got like your darker tone too to look at that. This one is like a mermaid. So pretty. This one I can get rid of. This is Tarte, and it's just a basic and nothing special about it. It's like a good travel everyday one. I think I picked it up because I left all my makeup home one day, and then I ended up keeping it. So this is a face palette by Patrick Ta. Keeping that. What is this? This one is Beauty Pie. I'm not going to keep this. I'm going to get rid of this. This is a face palette by Beauty Pie. It's okay. I don't love it. What else do we got down here, friends? Some of this stuff is not palettes. So this is the Jouer face palette or blush palette. I love this. I might wear that today. That's a gorgeous blush. What is this? And this is another gorgeous blush. And this blush has like a, this was from, I think, Ipsy. It's Complex Culture Good Glow Blush, and this blush is so gorgeous. It's like it's really pretty, and it's got a little bit, just a tiny bit of shimmer. Really, really nice. That's staying. This is ColourPop, and I'm gonna get rid of this. Oh, no. This is not what I thought it was. This is a bronzer. We'll try that again. I thought that was something else. Jaclyn Hill, this is blush as well. We'll get through the blush at some point. This is Jaclyn Hill highlights. I use these all the time. These are stunning highlights. These powder ones made in Italy that she launched. So pretty. Now you can't get them in the palette like this, but she does sell these individually. What is this? This is Charlotte Tilbury. Is this blush too? Yep, we're keeping Pillow Talk blush. Another iconic London. I'm gonna get rid of this. This is old. It doesn't perform very well. Then we have Dominique Unconditional palette. I think I can get rid of this too. This does make a beautiful look. and it's actually quite nice. I will never do that glitter though. It's too harsh on my eyes, and I have all these kind of shades in other palettes, so we don't need that. Almost done with this stuff here. This is another one from that Complex Culture, but this one has like a bronzer and a blush, where the other had 2 blushes. This is the mini bronze palette from Natasha Denona. I'll take it out of the box. I haven't even used it yet. I used the mini of like the thing, and where it was 3, I did a look with that, so we haven't even used that yet. I just picked it up. All right, well, there's that. So I didn't do great, but that's okay. I got rid of some things. And now we're gonna go through this other box that has been away for a while. Some of the stuff isn't stuff I'll be getting rid of. Like, again, this is a blush palette that I ordered the whole collection of the really pretty spring blushes and summer blushes from Jacqueline. Very pigmented, beautiful. We have the Natasha Denona Zendo palette, which I just dipped into recently for background colors using the Danessa Myricks. Really pretty. And another Manny and Laura palette, and this one's really pretty. I don't think I'm done with this one either. I really like some of the shades that they selected in here, so I don't want to get rid of that. The Pat McGrath, one of the holiday palettes, one of the 18 pans. This was kind of nice because this was really out of her comfort zone too. I think there's some vibrant, bright colors. We still do have some pink, but there's not as much pink in here as most of her palettes. So this was a fun one for the holidays that came out. This was a ColourPop one that I created. And I do use these. They're very warm, and I did get one of those, but I do use some of these. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep this though. We'll see. This one is Best Dressed Lids by Mally. I think I'm ready to get rid of this one. It is quite beautiful, and the colors are really nice and soft, but I don't need it. Here is a Natasha Denona Retro Glam palette. Keeping. My Keep pile is way bigger. Way bigger. This is the ABH Norvina, and I might get rid of this because I just don't use this. I don't know. This might just have to go in the pile and be like a maybe. It's got so many gorgeous bright colors, but I just don't use many of these. They might be pretty under some of the duochromes and stuff, so I'll put it in the out pile, but I don't know. These I'm keeping here, I can tell you that. Well, maybe not this one. Let's see. Yeah, this one I can get rid of. This is the Ciate London Editor Palette. I don't know. I haven't really loved Ciate London's eyeshadow. It's all right. It's nothing to write home about, you know? Then we have the Amunet New. Is this Adept Cosmetics? Yes. I really like Adept Cosmetics formula, so I do want to keep theirs. It's an indie brand, and they do just have beautiful shades. Just show you a couple. I'm just going to show you my fingers. Look at this. Maybe okay, let's just swatch it, because why the hell not? Look. Oh, it's up here. There we go. Aren't they pretty? All right, I gotta go wet this thing so I can clean it up. This, I feel like I kind of should do something with that today, but I don't think that's gonna match what I'm wearing. So anyway, that's Adept Cosmetics Keeping. This is also Adept Cosmetics. This is the Nini Drin palette. This one has like a little bit bigger pans, and you can see just some really pretty, neat shades. Look at that, look at this. Whoa. Let's just swatch that too. Oh, look at that. You can see the green in it. Oh, that's so pretty. Yummy. Yummy. Look at all of those. That's why you need to get Adept Cosmetics. Those are stunning. Okay, let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. All right, I just had to look at those again. This is our out pile so far. So we are getting rid of some stuff. Not enough, because that's our keep pile. That's our get rid of pile. But I knew it was going to be like that. Today it was going to be about quick, easy choices for me. And that's the stuff we haven't gone through. That's only one bin, and I've got 4 of these bins. So we're going to keep going in just a moment. Okay, this was a fun one from Ziza, and I think what's most fun about this one is the packaging. I did do a really pretty video on this, or a look with this. If you guys want to see this, let me know, because otherwise I think I am going to declutter it. But if I get an overwhelming amount of you like, no, please do something with that Alice in Wonderland palette, I will. But this was Ziza Cosmetics, really pretty. The look I did was really gorgeous as well, but I think it's the packaging that is the most pretty on here. So I'm gonna put that in the out pile, but if I get a lot of people saying like something, if you see something I put out there and you'd like a video before I get rid of it, just let me know. All right, these little guys are Nabla. And this one I really haven't done a look with. This is the Cutie palette. And I do see some really pretty blues in here. That's very dry, very, very, very dry. I was expecting it to be creamy, it's not. This one's creamy. Ooh, but look at that. I'm not a big blue girl. I think what we'll do is we'll save this, do a look with it, because we're going to do, maybe we'll do a whole look with the palettes that I have that are blue. So this one, the Christmas Eve palette, and the new Natasha Denona. Maybe we can compare the 3 blue palettes together. That might be a fun video to see like what's worth keeping. Probably, of course, Natasha. This is also a Cutie palette, and this one I do love. This one I actually took to Alabama with me. This shade is the one that I really love in here the most. The rest of the shades I could do without. The gold's pretty too, but it's this corally shade. So let me just show it to you. Isn't that pretty? And then here's the gold. And I like this gold. It's like a soft gold, but really it's this gorgeous corally pink. It's got yellow and gold and coral and orange and pink, and it's just so pretty. That was a keep. Okay, this is a Natasha Denona Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad, or it's supposed to be. Sometimes I don't put them like where they're supposed to be. Let's see if I did. So, yeah, I did. A little bit of a messy shade in here. This is a keep too. This is a little bit of a darker palette with these tones. Again, you've got another really pretty blue in here, and you've got a very soft gold, but this is going to be a little bit of a different gold than what we just saw. That blue's pretty too. This could be a look. Oh, it kind of looked purple, doesn't it? But that creamy gold is really beautiful. Could be used as a highlight. Let's get a better swatch of that blue, because I hope you guys don't mind that I'm swatching, but that's half the fun of going through your palettes. There we go. Yeah, so that one actually pulls, like if we compared those, which palettes are our favorite blue ones, that's like blue, but it twists and turns and looks a little, you can see blue in it and you can see purple in it. So that's quite interesting. So maybe that'll be one to put with the, are you guys interested in that? And like seeing like the different palettes that are blue? Because you guys know I don't do a lot of blue, but it might be a fun video. I don't know. All right, here's the other, is this one? Yeah, this is the other Jewels and Gem palette by Odin's Eye. Oh, again, you just have to get this. These are just ones you should have. So let me show you some of the best shades in here. Here we go. And the mattes in here are also absolutely beautiful. What was that one? Why didn't it swatch right? Hold on. Oh, you know why? Because I have stuff on my hands, on my arms. I got tanning stuff. That's why it's swatching funny. It doesn't like that. Then we have this purpley shade and a bronzy shade down here. Not really bronze, which I don't know what that is. Anyway, we're keeping Odin's Eye, but those look like quartz and crystals, and I mean the shine on those is just so reflective and beautiful. Odin's Eye has one of my favorite formulas for a new brand. Okay, I'm gonna feel these, but I think I'm gonna get rid of them. I think these are scratchy. These are Nabla, like little toppers, and while they're quite pretty, oh yeah, these are really dry. I bet they swatch pretty. These are like glitters that really aren't safe for the eye, but they are gorgeous. They're just really chunky. I don't even want to put them on my hand because they won't come up. This one's really beautiful with that purple. So, I mean, unless there was some other way you can use these This is beautiful too, isn't it? You know what I wonder? I paint, and sometimes I need glitter, and I wonder if I could use that for glitter paint for some Christmas ornaments. Would that be weird? It might be. All right, I also have the Gila Odin's Eye by Angelica, and I love this as well. This is a gorgeous palette that she put together. She's got all those deep mustards and some browns and gorgeous greens and really pretty, pretty shades. I'll do a couple of swatches. Okay. So I think you're getting the point here with the Odin's Eye. With the I've got the ones that I want, and they're just so beautiful. The shades, it's like you really can't go wrong if you have an Odin's Eye palette. This one you can see has no base, but can you see how it's fire? Like almost looks like nothing. That's this shade right here. It's very creamy. That's called double-sided. And there's no base to it. So it's like white, and it looks almost like it's not there. And then when you put it on and you turn a certain way, it's almost like white. You can kind of see it, like white, and then pow, it gets like a green and an orange, like a fire. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. All of these shades, stunning, stunning. We need to do a whole Odin's Eye video, don't you think, one day? Maybe we'll just rank our Odin's Eye, I have enough that we can rank all our videos, or all our shadows for sure. Okay, so this is another one from Miss Pat McGrath. If I say wrong things when I'm doing these videos, just ignore me, because I'm sure you know what I mean, but I might call a Pat McGrath thing a Natasha Denona, because when I'm doing these videos, I'm like in my zone and I'm not even paying attention. Look at these. These are one of the quads that's really all special shades. This is her baked formula. Look at those. This is why Pat McGrath is Pat McGrath. These are smooth. They apply beautifully. Exceptional sparkle and shine on the eye. They look like they twinkle. Look at all the different glitters. They just look like they in the sun when the sun hits it. Every time I do my face in a Pat McGrath palette or a Natasha Denona, the sparkle and shine is just so crazy, and I always get compliments wherever I'm at, constantly. I'm so bad at getting rid of stuff. We got more Odin's Eye coming up. This was the Red Dragon by Odin's Eye and Judy palette. This palette's really beautiful, but if I remember, these have dried out a little bit from what they were. Let me just see if they'll reinvigorate here. I just remember when I first got it versus today, there's only 4 shimmers in here. So let's swatch these. They're beautiful. This palette's actually quite beautiful. So I got staining on my hand now. Oh, they still swatch really pretty. I thought they kind of dried out, but that one is maybe a little bit. Let's see. That one is this one. Maybe it's just this one shade, which is called Overheat, is a little bit dried out. That's this one. You got to work it in a little bit. And then this one is a duochrome. You can kind of see it. It's kind of like, you see the green there when I turn. So, but again, the sparkle is just something to behold. Really beautiful. So that is staying in my collection. These are Pat McGrath's Rose Decadence, and we're totally keeping it. These ones don't really have special shades. Like this one here, you can see that one is a duochrome, so that one does have kind of a little bit of something extra special. This is a very, very gold. This is a really soft, shimmery pink. These two are really pretty together. You can do the gold. The last two here, the gold and the orange, are nice together. I like this palette. Nothing extra special, but keeping. This is another ColourPop one that I did myself, that I created. So we're gonna hold on to this. This does have some really beautiful shades. We'll do some more ColourPop too, because ColourPop's pretty affordable. So we got to do more ColourPop videos. This one I don't think I've done too much with yet. This is an ABH palette, the Nouveau palette, and I do want to hold on to this. I think I need to play with this a little bit more. I like the softer shades in here. I like the pop of purple in here, the pretty sagey green. Is that green? Wings, Lily, and Hope. Ooh, they feel gorgeous. Ooh, they look gorgeous. Yeah, we need to play with this one more. I don't think I did any videos on ABH either, and I have a couple of their palettes, not a ton. We can put these right here. Yes, friends, we need to do something with that for sure. For sure. I took a shower and now I need to get cleaned up again. Okay, then we have Coast to Coast Coral ColourPop. I'll keep this. This is in my Keller family for ColourPop. It makes a really beautiful eye, so we'll keep that. And I want to do some stuff with ColourPop. This is another Natasha Denona. I think it's a repeat because mine was falling apart. This is my old one. I should get rid of this one because I have the brand new one, so I'll get rid of that. This is the Beauty Pie Push Your Looks eyeshadow palette. You got to be a member to get this. This is really pretty too. I'm going to show you some of the Beauty Pie stuff. This one I'll probably get rid of. I'll do one more video with this and then get rid of this. Oh, here's another Shayna B. I had two of them apparently. Don't need either one. This is Ace Beauté Grandiose palette. I'm going to get rid of this too. This is old, really old. Shadows are probably dried out by now. This is another one of the Rouge Romance, the warmer shades. That's blush. And what is this? Park Avenue Princess. All right, this is the little Pro Next Gen Nudes palette by Catrice. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need it. I don't think I've ever used it. This is a mess collection of just loose shadows, and a lot of them are specialty duochrome. Some have broken. I'm not ready to deal with that just yet, but I'm probably gonna get rid of some of that. Pat McGrath. Let's see if the right one's in here. Sunlit Seduction. Is that what this one is? I don't know. What a mess. Mothership. Which one is this one? Yeah, Sunlit Seduction. Right here, right here. Is that what these colors are? Because I found this and didn't know where it went. Astral Pink Fetish Blitz Cranberry. Yep, I found the thing. So we're keeping that. I mean, we were going to keep it anyway. You know that. Do you want to see some Pat McGrath shim-shims? I'll just do two. Looky, looky, friends. So fun. I feel like half of watching like a declutter video is looking at the swatches, right? I feel like that's part of it. And I'm trying not to make this video too long, but I think it's gonna be because there's just a lot to go through. All right, here's a Tartist Pro. I kept that other Tarte one. Ooh, look at these. We'll do that, but this is I haven't used this yet. So I should keep it and we'll do a review on it just because I haven't used it. That looks like a duochrome from Tarte, which would be weird. Didn't know they did duochromes. It is. Look at that. These are just really light shades. I don't think you'll be able to see too well. Yeah. Okay, fine. Then we have Cherry Crush by ColourPop. Beautiful, but I don't wear a lot of reds, so I'm gonna get rid of that. This is KVD, right? Kylie Jenner. I don't need this either. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Then we have Secret Garden by, oh, this is a blush palette. I'm keeping this because I just love the colors of these blushes. Look at how gorgeous. I mean, could this be any prettier? My dog wants to come in. This is Revolution Soap X. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need this either. Is that a duochrome in there too? It's probably got some pretty shades in it. I'll put it here. Ooh, those are pretty for Revolution. Really pretty, but I don't need it. This is Ofra. I'll hold on to that. Ofra has some beautiful highlights, and it's got the whole wheel of highlights in there, which I use probably more than the shadows, but I like it. This one I can get rid of. This is Estate Hidden Garden. I don't need this anymore. I've used it. It's pretty. It's okay, but kind of bland, you know? and definitely something that I'm not gonna reach for again. All right, now I'm doing a little bit better. This is Aziza British Museum. Little itty bitties. But the quality, even though these are kind of small, the quality of these are pretty good. Let me show you. I might hold on to this. That's pretty. Hold on. There we go. I hear my cat. Yeah, that's pretty. I'm going to hold on to that for now, just because we haven't shown Ziza on the channel in a while. That might be one I want to do. This is another Iconic London. I don't know if it's the same one that we had. This is Sunset to Sunrise. And I don't think I did anything with this. And I like the bright colors in this. So I think I'll hold on to this Iconic London. I got rid of the other one. I'm not a huge fan of their eyeshadow, but let's try it out. This one I got because it mimics the Tati Beauty one, which you can't get anymore. It's pretty good, my friends. It is pretty good, and it's a close dupe. It's not the same formulation, but like on the eye, you do get the same kind of a look for a lot less. This I meant to give away, so this will be a giveaway for, it's actually, I guess I'll do it on this channel. This is a Danessa Myricks Mini that came in one of my purchases last year, and I already had the big one, and it's got all of the gorgeous highlighters, and I had showed a couple of the highlighters recently, so we'll do a giveaway. So if you are interested in this highlighter palette, please be subscribed to the channel and comment below hashtag giveaway, and you will be entered to win this. So I'm going to set this aside. That's for one of you. And then I have Ciate Lemon. I am a woman. What's your superpower? This was a fun palette too, but it's going bye-bye. I don't need it. Don't use it. Then we have Getting Fresh by ColourPop. This will be a fun spring palette to do. I haven't done a whole lot with this one, and there is more that I would like to do with it. So I'm just going to put colors on my fingers, so I'm not going to swatch them right now, but look how beautiful those are. I'm just showing you some of the fun shades because there are so many beautiful fun shades. I lost my color. Hold on. I'm so proud of myself. This box is almost completely emptied. Just a couple more to go. All right, this is a glow palette. I'm gonna get rid of this as a face palette, and I don't need this. It's a nice one, I just don't need it. And then what else is down here? This is Cover FX, and it's really old. It's time for this to go as well. I said I was gonna do face palettes, but those are easy that I don't need them. This was from She Glam, and I didn't really like it. I didn't like it at all. It was cheap and crappy, and not my favorite. That's going. Now these next and final two, I believe, they are collectors. Oh, there's a Pat McGrath in here. What is this? I think this is a highlight though. Oh no, it's a blush. Keeping. Okay, let me just make sure before I tell you anything else, because there's a couple little things in here that aren't supposed to be in here. This is a Wonder Love Clarity Fig something Glow Micro Refining Serum in here. And then what is this? Jelly Glaze by Tarte Anytime to Mask Strawberry Jelly. I gotta look what that is. I don't really know. Okay, so yeah, so the next two things in here, they are collector's items from ColourPop, and I'm keeping them because of that. And they're very winter. They are the Frozen collections that they came out with a while back. So I have Elsa and Anna. I'll open them and show you. They're so cute. And these are ones that just might be fun to do a video on. So if you are interested in seeing a video on the collection, let me know. So the lipstick for this one is called Little Snow, and really beautiful. I mean, everything is just so well thought out. All the details, really gorgeous pink, mauvey pink color for that one. We also have a glitter in here that is called the Dark Sea right here. Really fun. Oh, so fun. Makes a mess, so fun. And then a lip gloss. Let's put this on right now because my lips are dry. This is... this thing is hard. All right. Give ourselves a little shine. This one is called Mythic Journey. And then the palette, the Elsa palette. Here's what she looks like. And here she is on the inside. How fun is she? Some dark, sultry cranberry looks. You've got your snowy looks, the blues. You can do something neutral. Really pretty. Okay, so I do remember using this one time and I thought that the look I did was so ugly. So I think we need a redo because I think I just didn't know how to put the colors together like I do today. These are a couple years old. I literally used one of them in a video once. And then the Elsa palette, here it is. And the inside, here we are. So she's a little darker. And her lipstick is called Going North, and it's a more in the realm of like a brown shade, something really pretty for today actually. Then her glitter is gold, because she's made of money, girl. There it is. See if I can get it out of here. It's a little, this one looks like it's a little, might have to go. It's like a little wet. Like it's not sticking together. Then for her, we have more of a creamy matte called Free Spirit, a creamy matte one. Right here, really pretty. Probably pretty over that lipstick. I don't think I'll use this and the glitter. I'll probably, I mean, they're in here, but I don't know that they're good anymore. But the eyeshadow is, this is the Anna eyeshadow palette. And again, really pretty. You've got some, she's got more dark, like purple plums, couple of like an orangey tones that'll match the lip. You've got a light shade, a pretty gold shade, brown deepener, really beautiful. So let me know if you want to see some looks using the Frozen collection. That is just something I kept because it was a collector's item and I just thought it was pretty. All right, so I kept more than I got rid of, but let's take a look at what we got rid of. Hold on. Okie dokie, here is our giveaway item. Do not forget to put hashtag giveaway. Make sure you like the video and comment, put hashtag giveaway, and be subscribed, and you'll be entered to win this beauty. Okay, so here's our pile of get rid of. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39 pallets. Hopefully I counted that right. That's pretty good for somebody who really struggles to get rid of stuff. I'm not unhappy with myself here, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face and let you know which palette I've used. Okay, friends, thank you so much for watching my very first and very difficult declutter video. Hopefully they'll get easier on me from here. I don't know. But I did use a beautiful palette today. I don't know how well you can see it, but I used the Nuevo palette from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I went ahead and filmed it, but the declutter video is too long, so this will be its own separate video coming up. There won't be a lot of chat with it, but anyway, I hope you guys like it. So I am not unhappy that I chose to keep this. So just a reminder, don't forget to enter the giveaway, and you will be entered to win that beautiful Danessa Myricks highlighter palette with 4 different highlighters, and see all the different beautiful things that we kept and how many we decluttered. I hope you guys loved this. It's so hard for me to get rid of things. I guess we can turn this on, can't we? I think we can. There we go. Doesn't show up a whole lot right now, but Merry Christmas to all of you. And today's actually Thanksgiving when I'm filming this, so happy Thanksgiving to each and every one of you. I'll see you all real soon.